everybody. Thank you for tuning in. It is a very, very special day today. First I'll introduce myself, but my name's Lindsay. This is my channel SwishWilly and Disney, and it's a very special day today because we are celebrating a milestone that I never really knew if I was going to hit, and I did. So we are celebrating 3,000 subscribers today, so I'm over the moon excited about this. So hey Nick, thank you for tuning in. I know Reese, Cheryl are in here. If Here for a Moment, check out their channel. They're also fantastic. Hey WDW Max, great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's a crazy day. I was trying to take today really easy. Thank you so much, Cheryl. Hey Rachel, yes, I did it. I'm like, it's so funny because last Saturday we were talking about, like, Here for a Moment asked me, what are you going to do when you hit 3K? I'm like, I don't know because that's so far away. And who would have thought the next week I would be there? So thanks so much everybody for your continued support. It's absolutely like baffling to me that people are interested in watching me or interested in anything that I do. So that's amazing. So thank you everybody. So you're actually in public at the moment where I'm listening to volume. So, oh, that's okay, Max. Thank you for tuning in. Oh yeah, I am like over the moon excited. And I worked late last night and I got up super early and I should have napped and I didn't. So I'm like slightly fatigued but also really excited at the same time. So I feel like I'm all over the map. But yeah, if you don't follow Nick over at Magical News Live, please go do so. He is a gem of a human and you will not be disappointed with his channel, so please go over there. Check out Here for a Moment, also a great channel. Reese also has a channel, so go over to Reese Spark. He has a channel, he's based in the UK, so Rachel, you should check him out because he does lots of cool stuff from the UK. So yeah, so everybody just follow each other. This is like so crazy to me. I didn't know exactly. Thanks, Chris. I didn't know really what I was going to do for this. I still don't really know what I'm going to do for this because it happened way sooner than I ever thought it would. So there's that. Yes, happy belated birthday to Nick. His birthday was yesterday, so that's super exciting for him. But yeah, so lots of, this is like, I still don't really know where I'm going with this. I'm not gonna lie. So I hope people have snacks. I told everybody grab a snack, grab a drink. This is all a big celebration today. We're gonna talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. But yeah, so that's that. I decided to like bring some throwbacks in for, yeah, Nick is in the park right now. He's fantastic at multitasking. But yeah, so I was bringing some like throwback stuff in there because if you haven't seen this already, on Thursdays I've been doing like old stuff from my old home videos. So if you haven't seen those, you get like the original Figment, we have SpectroMagic Parade, a whole bunch of different stuff. We have a really, really cool one coming next Thursday, or this coming Thursday. I'm not telling you what it is, it's a secret, so you'll have to hit that bell so you're notified whenever it goes live. But yeah, so when I'm saying I'm bringing things back, I'm drinking my drink currently out of a Blizzard Beach travel mug. I don't know, does anyone have this? This is from like 1999, I think. But look at that, see? Water Adventure Park. Has anyone seen this one before? I think I'm going to take the cap off this. That hole that you drink out of brings air into your face, so don't. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, and another thing, I found this recently, and I can't believe I still have it. So this is from, I think, around the same time. So this was for the, oh, you were in the parks in 99. Oh, okay. Well, that's what the Blizzard Beach mug looked like back then. I do need a big straw, I know. I don't own any straws in this house, I don't think. I don't think so. But I did find also, I went to the parks for the 25th anniversary, and so March 98, I think it was. And I still have the hat I got. So I got a Winnie the Pooh hat because I love Winnie the Pooh. So this is the hat. I found this recently and it still fits, which I think is like the craziest thing in the world. So, oh, you gave birth in 99. That makes sense. But yeah, like, see, it's still, like, I mean, it's a little short because it's like a kid's hat, but it still fits. Like, I got a pretty small head, I think. But anyway, I should wear this to the parks my next trip. I think it's super cute. Anyway, that's my, like, random hat. I thought that was kind of fun. But yeah, so again, thank you so much for everybody being here. Please make sure you hit that like button and you're sharing the stream out, because the more people we have in here, the better. We can chat about a lot more things. I had a couple of questions because I put up on my Instagram and on the Facebook group, just questions, right? That is a legit Winnie the Pooh. Look at that. Look how cute. Oh, sorry. There we go. Look how cute. I love it. You can see it's like totally like a sun damaged because I wore it every day. Hey Justin, thank you for coming in. Justin, you missed my Blizzard Beach vintage mug that I'm drinking out of today. Very fun. And I also have my old Winnie the Pooh hat that I wore in 1998. But yeah, so on Instagram I had asked if people had questions or anything like that. So I think I have like 2, which is fine because people can ask questions while we're in the stream. So let me just grab them. Here for a moment, you guys asked me one and we will get to yours. That'll be the second one I answer. Also, here for one, do you want me to say Christine or Teeny? What do you prefer? I just want to know, so that way I'm not always saying here for a moment. I can actually like call you guys by your real names. Hey Hannah, thank you so much. Apparently, my name's Linda. According, that's my mother, Hannah. I like that. But okay, so. Hey, where did they go? Hold on. Alright. Okay, I have a question from Reese too. So maybe I should ask Reese's answer that one first. So, Reese asks, am I your favorite person? Reese, you are certainly one of my favorite people. Always entertaining. Always entertaining, for sure. Okay, now, the next question was from Judy on Instagram. I asked her to say when she was here, but she's not, so that's fine. Well, I don't think she's here. Judy, if you're here, tell me you're here. But the question was, how is it to fly from Canada to the U.S. with the COVID stuff? It's not nearly as bad as I think people think it is. Because, well, it was harder. And by harder, I just mean inconvenient and expensive because you had to go and pay for a PCR test 3 days before you left. But now the US lets Canadians in on a rapid test, so it's like a fraction of the cost. And because it's a rapid test, you can get it done like literally 10 minutes before you go to the airport if you wanted to. But now the tricky part is that it's the US, your test has to be within a day of you traveling as opposed to 3 days like it was with the PCR test. But coming into Canada, you still need a PCR test, but you have 72 hours. So, hey Ron, welcome to the stream. So yeah, I'm not in Toronto. I used to live in Toronto for quite a while, and I'm back in my hometown now, but I'm about like 4 hours from Toronto. Still in Ontario, but about 4 hours away. Hey Robert, welcome. Thanks for coming back in. It was great to see you last week. I'm glad you're here. So yeah, so thank you, Ron. Hard earned and so well deserved. It's like it's been hard. So I'm like so grateful I got here. So yes, that's wonderful. Thank you for everybody. But yeah, so traveling is not that difficult. you obviously, if you're in Canada, you actually can't get on a plane, like physically cannot get on the plane if you're not fully vaccinated. Whether you're going to like somewhere else in Canada or going outside of Canada, you can't get on an airplane at a Canadian airport without being fully vaccinated. That's how they're going. So that's really like the only thing that's, I guess, difficult, but otherwise it's still relatively the same, except you have to wear your mask on the plane, but that's whatever. Kim's Convenience is one of her... Okay, yeah, Kim... Hannah, correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like Kim lived near... Did Kim live near me? So I lived in like the core, like the downtown core of Toronto, so... Yeah, people love Kim's Convenience. It's like it's like a cult following almost now. It's like the way that it was for the show Corner Gas. I don't know if anybody has ever watched that show, but like that was huge. Huge. Like, what am I thinking? Kim, like why Kim from Kim's Convenience was somewhere and I can't figure out where. But yeah, so yeah, that's Kim's Convenience. Okay, so do you want me to say here for a moment, or do you want me to say your actual names on the stream? Totally up to you. Hey, Isaac! Thank you! Thank you! It's so crazy. It's so crazy. My mind is blown. But the question from here for a moment was, when is my next trip to Disney? That is, the next one that is scheduled is in May. So end of May through to the beginning of June. Sorry, I had to think what month was after May. 9% of the time it's me, Benji, but it doesn't matter. Okay, cool. I'll call you Benji if you prefer. Totally up to you. I hear he likes to go to clubs and hit the 20-year-old. I mean, he's a Canadian superstar. It's like not next, not rare. Justin, can I come? You sure can. You sure can. So yeah, so I will be there mid-May. I think, is it mid to late to beginning of June. But who knows? Maybe I'll make a sporadic appearance. You never know with me. I could just be like, yeah, I'm coming this weekend. So luckily it's only a 3-hour flight for me, so even if I wanted to go for a weekend, it's not like I waste an entire day traveling, so that's a good thing. Well, you can totally come too, Cheryl. Mind you, if you can get the time off. If you can get the time off. Dun dun dun! Yeah, so thank you again for tuning in. This is super exciting. Yeah, I don't know. So we can like chit chat. So today, what did I do today? No one asked, but I'm going to tell you. I didn't do all that much really. I had to run some stuff to my sister. She's doing okay, but she's getting looked after at the hospital right now. So I had to drop some stuff off to her. But she's doing all right. And what else did I do? Prepped some walls for painting today. And I was actually, just before this, I finally started to watch The Beatles Get Back. I'm almost done the first episode, and so far I'm absolutely smitten. I love The Beatles so much, that I don't understand why it took me so long to watch this. Well, I do. I'm just always busy. So I started watching it, and I am so happy I did, because I am like smitten over this series already. So we're getting there, and it's actually really funny. I was telling my dad that you can tell that I was brought up with the Beatles and that I know their music like backwards, because there are parts where they're building songs and it literally sounds nothing like the song in the end. Like, they're not even saying words, they're just like making noises, and then I hear like one little, like, not even a chord, it's one little, like a little flick in the song. I'm like, oh, that's Maxwell Silverhammer. Like, I just know it. And if I was just imagining, like, anyone to the naked ear would be like, I have no idea what song they're making right now. But it was awesome. It's so good. It's so good. I wish I can go, but that is when I graduated high school in the beginning. Oh! Well, that's super exciting for you, Isaac. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I think I'm there till the 5th of June, I think. Ding dang. Ding dang. I was brought up with them too, but I'm more Billy Joel, Elton John than Beatles person. Okay, so I am also a huge Billy Joel fan. I've told this story before. Also a big Elton John fan. I've seen Elton John and Billy Joel both in concert. I have yet to see Paul McCartney in concert, and I swear that if I ever saw Paul McCartney in concert, I would cry my eyes out the entire time. My dad saw the Beatles in Montreal, which I am like, I mean, I can't compete with that. I wasn't born. But I'm so jealous. Should plan a trip to Disneyland. We had so much. Yeah, I really do want to go to Disneyland. Hey, Sam. I really do want to go to Disneyland. I haven't been there since 2004, so it's been a hot minute. So I should probably do that soon. It's been almost 20 years. How crazy. I'm going to be there one day. Ah! Dang it, Isaac. I feel like we always just like miss each other. Oh, so Isaac graduates in June, and I leave Disney World on June 5th. He's on Billy Joel's DVD from Shea. Yes. Yes, he is, yeah. But anyway, one of these days, hopefully I will see Paul McCartney in concert. Speaking of concerts, I got some really annoying news this week. I think 3 days ago. I was supposed to go see Matchbox 20 and the Wallflowers in West Palm Beach in July. And then I got an email saying the concert had been moved. So I'm like, oh, okay. It's probably moved to like a month or whatever because things are opening up. No. Matchbox 20 has delayed their entire tour by a year. So it's literally the same day, but next year. So then I went on their website, and it's because they're like worried about their family's well-being with everything going on. I'm like, okay, I get it. But I'm like, no. Like, I was so looking forward to this concert, especially because, okay, I'm worried that the Wallflowers are going to drop off on that tour and do their own thing because I know that it was a Matchbox decision. So if I don't get to see the Wallflowers with Matchbox 20, I'm going to be really upset because that was like, I love Matchbox 20. I would have went anyway. But the Wallflowers there would be even better. You grew up in your parents' music too? Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. I grew up, my dad's on the radio, so now he's more part-time on the radio, but he used to be like 5 days a week, morning man. So I grew up with music my whole life, which is why if you watched my my Garden Rocks, the Flower and Garden Festival vlog, I actually like knew all that stuff. I didn't really have to research it. So if you want a little bit of music history along with the bands that are coming to the Flower and Garden Festival in Epcot, definitely check that vlog out because it gives you a little bit of a tidbit on what to expect from each band when you go. Like, they say the Guess Who is going, but is it really the Guess Who or like what? I don't know. You'll have to watch that vlog to find out. But if you're interested in music at all, definitely check out that vlog because it was a lot of fun for me to do because it was something totally different. But yeah, so. Oh, good. Yeah, so Reggie's watched it. Yeah, it's like my dad watched it and he just started laughing. He's like, "That's my kid. That's her. She would do this." So. Yeah, I knew, and I openly said, like, listen, I don't know a lot about this person, so I'm not going to say it, but I'm going to say 95% of the bands I could actually talk about, so, yeah, still want to see those spinners, I'm telling you. But yeah, so definitely check that video if you're interested in, like, music history, and, like fast fact music history, I guess, because it's not like I sat there for an hour talking about every band. But yeah, so, yeah, it's crazy. I'm still like trying to wrap my head around this 3K thing. And I've been really thinking about it today. Like, I was thinking of starting a Patreon, but I don't know if I should yet. I'm like bouncing back and forth with all of these different scenarios. I don't know. I put up just because thought it'd be funny. And, well, funny. I thought it would be fun. And I put up on my merch store, you can get a black or a white one. It's a mug with a Mickey cupcake on it. It says SwishWilly and Disney, and then on the back it says celebrating 3K. So if you're interested in that and you want to hit the milestone with me, you can definitely have a look at that. It's pretty cute. I have mine on order, so I don't have it right now because I wasn't expecting to hit this right now, so that's crazy. But thank you so much, everybody. You guys are fantastic, and I couldn't ask for better humans than the Wild Willies. So thank you so much for just like hanging in there and like just being interested in me at all. It's wild to me. But yeah, so because we started this, I did this Q&A thing on Instagram. We can like open up the floor, and if people want to get to know me a little bit better, if you're interested in any kind of aspect about me, you can definitely ask. I mean, within reason. We don't like ask like what my whole family's name is or like where exactly I live, but if you want to know a little bit more about me, then you can definitely ask. Open forum. Oh, I love you too, Cheryl. When did you start your channel, and how has it changed or stayed the same over time? Okay. So I started my channel, when was it? 2020? 2020? Yeah. So I started September of 2020, and I had started it because, I mean, I loved the thought of sharing my love of Disney with people, so that's why it started. And I also wanted to actually start a vlog. Like initially I was going to have a sports channel. And then, wait, what did I ask? Sorry, everyone's saying, well, a couple people are saying yes, and now I forget what I was even saying. Okay, so anyway, basically, so I was going to do sports, which is where the swish part of SwishWilly comes from, because I wanted to do Disney and sports, and now I kind of don't know how to collide the two, but it's there anyway to maybe do eventually, but it's pretty much kind of stayed. I mean, I've obviously ventured into the live streaming. Oh, okay, I started in 2020. Thanks, Cheryl. See, these people have to keep me on my toes. Yeah, so it started off just kind of me doing the news and all this stuff because I wasn't in the parks. I'm still not in the parks. But anyway, so I was doing more vlogs, and I started venturing into the streaming thing a little bit when I'm there. So I think that's really fun. Because I can now do the two. So it has changed in the sense that now I'm more comfortable doing live streams. My very first live stream ever was on December 23rd, 2020. 2021? No, 2020, because it's 2022. And that was like my first home stream. I think I had 2 people watching. But it was just kind of like getting my foot in the door on like how to stream. So yeah, I don't know. It's hard right now grabbing like that content that everybody wants to see. But yeah, no, it's changed over the times. Like now I'm way more comfortable in front of the camera. But oh my god, I watched my first videos. I'm like, oh god, that's painful. Painful to watch. And like now I feel more comfortable. I don't know if I come across as comfortable, or maybe people watch me because I'm awkward. I don't know. But either way, I have fun with it. That's, I think, what matters most. But thank you. That's a great question. I never really thought about that one. I don't know if anyone else has any questions. Let me know, because we are celebrating 3K, so it's get to know me, ask me whatever you guys kind of want to know. And definitely make sure you're sharing the stream out to your friends and family. The more people we have in here, the merrier. This is a Saturday night for you guys, so it's just it's a momentous occasion. Very momentous. Let me see. If you could meet any YouTuber, who would you want to meet? Oh no, you can hog my stream, that's fine. If I could meet any YouTuber. Oh, that's so, okay. Had you, well, I've already met him, so I can't really say that. So I don't know if anyone knows him. Adonde Thorne, who is Swoozy. He is single-handedly probably the person that made me interested in YouTubers in general. He doesn't really do as much now, but Swoozy is like the man. But I already met him, so I feel like if I had to meet one more, totally not related to like Disney at all, although she does go to Disney sometimes, but like that's just a happenstance. Michaela Long is probably one of the funniest people ever. I think she's hilarious. She's so awkward that it's funny. I would love to meet her. Who else do I watch? Yes, I am so ready for May. I am so ready for May. Just Kyle. I've met Kyle already. He was around. It was, well, a whole bunch of us were in Magic Kingdom for October 1st. So no, I met Kyle. He was hanging out. I think he was around with JoJo when we saw them. I mean, like everybody was there on the 1st though. So if you could meet any sports person, who would it be and why? Oh man, that is so hard. Okay, so luckily in the world of basketball, I have met a lot of the people that I've wanted to meet. I mean, of course, I'd love to meet like Michael Jordan, but like, okay, I've met Shaq. I've met all those guys that are still like around with teams. Okay, I've met, oh my gosh. You know what? Okay, so I had a drive-by meeting where I literally saw him putting out his trash at his house. And I was like, oh my god. And I yelled at him and then he waved at me from his car. So it was not really a meeting, but I would love to meet Tiger Woods. Because if anyone actually knows me, I have a crush on that man. I know he's had a lot of taboo problems and they're not my problems because I just like him. Like, I have no intention on dating the man. I would just love to meet Tiger Woods. I think that'd be so awesome. And Donovan McNabb from the Eagles. It's a, Hannah, how rude. But I would love to meet Donovan McNabb. I think he'd be great. Oh, Michael Strahan. Mike Strahan, Donovan McNabb, and Tiger Woods. Okay, if you could, okay, what attraction would you like the Canada Pavilion and Epcot to have? Okay, if they didn't have the movie, I think it would be cool if they had like a Duke Kaboom themed coaster. They don't have the space for a coaster, but I think it'd be really cool if like you were on like Duke Kaboom's motorcycle, you know, and it just kind of gets all faulty and stuff, but I think that'd be fun. I do not have a thing for every man. How rude, Reese. Oh my god. Oh, absolutely not. I hate the Appleseed Orchard so much. If anybody has heard me before, I'm not a fan of the Appleseed Orchard for Food and Wine Festival because for whatever reason, Disney thinks it's okay to close an attraction to put a food kiosk in it. It's so strange. Like, it's so weird. I don't understand. See, Rachel thinks that would be see, and I thought that'd be cool. I also think it'd be kind of cool, like, if you were simulated, I mean, this would never happen, but it'd be kind of fun if you were, like, I'm trying to think, maybe Ratatouille is kind of a good way to do it, where it's like, it'd be like Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, but you'd be a hockey puck instead of a mouse, and you're, like, in the middle of a hockey game. I don't know, I think that'd be kind of cool. If you come to New York, you can go for Saving a Strahan. Oh my god, if I would love to meet Michael Strahan. He is such a little, and you know what's funny is I shouldn't like Michael Strahan because he was a New York Giant and I am a Philadelphia Eagles fan, thus the blanket. So I shouldn't like him, but I do because he's Michael Strahan. So there's that. I'm trying to think other sports. Who else would I like to meet? I would love to meet Mark McMorris, just because I think he's phenomenal. He's a snowboarder, Canadian snowboarder. He just got the bronze medal. I just think he's phenomenal, and like the stuff he's gone through in his life is crazy. Yeah, okay. See, he's just a good dude. Mike Strahan's a good dude. Right. Exactly. Like, I don't know. I'm trying now. Okay, now I'm thinking of all the people in the world that I really want to meet. So, out of like celebrities, my like number one celebrity that I would love to meet, Denzel Washington. I don't know about anybody else. Tell me what celebrity you would die to meet, but I would love to meet. See, okay, this is really funny. Denzel Washington is my favorite actor. That's so funny, Cheryl. That just kind of came together. So Denzel Washington is my favorite actor for sure, but I love Johnny Depp. I think Hollywood's treating him unfairly right now. Who else do I love? I will watch anything with Denzel. I'll watch anything with Johnny Depp. John Boyega. I like John Boyega a lot. He hasn't been in a lot, but the movie Detroit he was really good in. Reese loves Ellen Pompeo. Because Reese loves Grey's Anatomy. Fair enough. Would love to sing with Justin Timberlake. Oh, that'd be fun. See, and here's I used to love Justin Timberlake, and I find him a little annoying now. Not him. I find his music's a little annoying now. I would love, if I could hone Justin back into the Cry Me a River Justin Timberlake, that'd be wonderful. I loved that. Yeah, Reese would love to meet Ellen Pompeo. Demi Lovato, yeah, I knew you were going to say that, Rachel. I knew it, because you love Demi. Yeah, I would love to meet Johnny Depp. He'd be so cool. He'd be very cool to meet. And it's funny because you have to like pay attention, because sometimes he just sneaks into the parks and he's Jack Sparrow and people have no idea. He's done that a couple times. Billy Joel Tuesday, and yeah, and I want to I want to actually meet him. I only talked to him from the stage, so like I kind of met him, but I didn't. Favorite YouTubers would be Flying the Nest. Oh, okay. They're a good group. They are a group. Who else? There's there's a lot of YouTubers that I watch, but I'm drawing a blank on them clearly right now. I watch mainly Disney ones, but I would love to have one there. Yeah, I hope that you are chosen to be in the front row, Cheryl, because it was the best day of my life, I think. Easily. I love Miranda Sings. Justin loves Miranda Sings, and he used to drive me nuts with her videos. I like some of them. Definitely like some of them. He definitely makes me laugh. But Mark Herman, Tom Selleck. Oh, Tom Selleck. That's a solid one. He's great in Blue Bloods. That's a great show, Blue Bloods. But I used to try to mimic Miranda Sings, and it's very hard. She's hard to what? She's hard to do. Let's see. That's exciting. So, does anyone have a favorite music band? I know Cheryl, she kind of named hers out. But of all time, if you had to go to one concert, living, let's say living, if you had to go to one concert, what would it be? Coldplay all day. What am I drinking? I am drinking ginger ale. My daughter actually met her favorite person, Idina. I would love to meet Idina Menzel. Justin and The Wanted. I was obsessed with The Wanted. I still love The Wanted. Really do all the time. I would go to the Harmonious concert. There you go. I mean, I know people who would like to go see Epic live. I think that'd be their favorite one. But I Oh yeah, I would love to meet Idina Menzel. I have loved Idina Menzel since she was on Rent. So it's been a long time. Speaking of Rent, I met Anthony Rapp, who played Mark in Rent. He was also Tony in Dazed and Confused. He's in the new, like, the newer Star Trek, the one they filmed in Canada. I don't even know what it's called. But has that man that used to hang out at our bar all the time. But yeah, so, okay, if I had to pick a concert that I have not been to, because I've been to a lot of concerts, but right now I'm dying because I really want to go to the Red Hot Chili Peppers concert. I've seen them, but not since 2008. 2008? No, 2006. I haven't seen them since 2006. Rachel loves Rent. Yes. So I really, really want to go. But the concert tickets for the Chili Peppers are like astronomical. They're so expensive. And I'm just like, I should have been saving up since 2006 for this one. But I can't not go because John Frusciante's back. So I can't not go. But at the same time, my wallet doesn't want to let me go. So I tell you. Yeah, Rent is so good. So good. We can, like, now we can talk about Broadways. Anyone have a Broadway show they prefer? Because I love Rent. I saw Rent on Broadway and I saw Avenue Q on Broadway. Avenue Q is not the most appropriate of soundtracks, which is really funny to me because the main guy that composed the songs for Avenue Q composed the songs for Frozen and Frozen 2. Just putting that out there. Just so weird. Deborah knows Rent by heart as well. Yeah. Okay, Cheryl loves Les Mis. I know Rent by heart. It's bad. I made Ron listen to it in the car, but he's never seen it, so he... Okay, actually, you haven't been to probably Book of Mormon. Yeah, I've heard great things about Book of Mormon. So... What? No, I love that fact. Which fact? Oh, duh, what I just said about Avenue Q and Frozen. Duh. But yes. And so I showed Ron the soundtrack for Rent, but so first I did Seasons of Love, like duh. And then I showed him the song Rent, but he wasn't really getting into it. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to play the most bizarre song they have on that soundtrack. So I played Idina Menzel's The Only Thing to Do Is Jump Over the Moon. Because it's so weird. And I was just like, what is this? So I have to show him. We have to watch Rent. I think he'd like it though. Dun, dun, dun. Les Mis is so good. I love that. I really want to see Phantom of the Opera. That's what my sister, my oldest sister, saw it with, like, not the original cast, but one of the original casts in Toronto here when they came over here. That'd be a great one to see. That would be good. I have some friends that have been on Broadway and stuff, so I want to see their shows. Well, one of them doesn't exist anymore. The Spider-Man show's done. He was in that one. And then he was in Beautiful, the Carole King one. Yes, there's lots of stuff. I saw Aladdin, but it was when it came to Toronto before it hit Broadway. It was kind of like the not the test run, but it was the premiere before it went to New York. Come From Away, good old Canadian musical, and Prince of Egypt. I have not seen either of them, but I've heard fantastic things about Come From Away. I've heard fantastic things. Broadway's fun. Broadway is always fun. So let's see here. See, I knew Hannah loved Come From Away. We've talked about that one before. I was pretty upset that I never went to see it. I mean, I lived in Toronto. It was there for so long. I don't know why I didn't watch it. Like, why didn't I go see it? I don't understand myself. Oh, it's on Apple TV. Interesting. Okay. Good to know. Very good to know. I finally watched Soul, and I finally watched Raya and the Last Dragon last weekend. I think I talked about that last week, but I loved Soul. Loved it. Raya and the Last Dragon I liked. I think Awkwafina was hilarious as the dragon. I just like Awkwafina in general. Like, she's so funny in Shang-Chi. If you haven't watched Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, you need to. Beautiful movie. But that was the last time I went. Oh, Les Mis is the last time you went. Interesting. And you're in New York. You think, like, they always have this perception, right, that people from New York just go to Broadway shows all the time. That is not how it works, apparently. I've had several friends that are from New York that just don't go to shows. Not because they don't want to, they just don't get around to it. Last show I saw in New York was the Rockettes Christmas Spectacular. I love that. I have not watched Shang-Chi. You have to, Reese. It's beautiful. It's just so well done. It's like the cinematography and everything from like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon with Marvel. It's very cool. It's very cool. And there's a lot of humor in it, so. My daughter has seen a lot of them. No, she went, oh, wow. That's amazing. But, Justin, what are you laughing at? I don't know why Justin is laughing at me. I haven't watched either yet. It's really good. You have to watch it. It's great. And the next one I need to watch, I have to watch Luca. I haven't even started Hawkeye. And I have to watch, what else? There's so much. There's too much to watch. Like, the Rockettes. We love their kick it. Justin and I went and saw the Christmas Spectacular. And to be honest, if I go to New York at any point around Christmas time, I'm making it a point to see the Rockettes because I love them. They're so much fun. The toy soldier part is like the coolest. It's the cool. It never gets old. It was on Netflix at one point, but. Hi, Jeffrey Jamestown Baseball Commissioner. How are you? Sorry, your name was long. Sorry, I had to take a second to look at it. How are you? Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, it is a mandatory must-see. It's awesome. It's so good. Justin and I went to New York, and we went to the Christmas tree lighting, and then there were way too many people there, so we left. Idiots. Like, why didn't we just stay? I don't understand. That I know I'm contemplating it, Justin. Maybe we should. Maybe we should. I'm doing great. We are celebrating 3,000 subscribers today. I hit that milestone yesterday. Yesterday? Yeah, which was crazy. So, yeah. We were packed like sardines at the Christmas tree lighting. It was crazy. Cuckoo bananas. It's true. We couldn't even see the tree. It was like around the corner. I'm like, why are people standing there? You can't see anything. You can't see like anything. I feel like, was it Ariana that was there? Thank you so much, Jeffrey. I don't know, somebody was there and we couldn't see anything. So we're like, we're out of here. And then we'll come back tomorrow and look at it at night. Next, what I want to do is, next time I go to New York at Christmas time, I really want to skate at Rockefeller Center. Just to say I did it, because it's beautiful. It's just so pretty. I am obsessed with Rockefeller Center. Obsessed with it. And I really want to go and watch them film SNL, because I love Saturday Night Live. Their whole season this year, or like their Christmas season that just passed. That's crazy. Sorry, I've been saying too many things. Why, which? Oh, the Christmas season. Oh, that's so sad. I need to slow down my talking because you guys answer and I forget what I said. Oh my goodness gracious. How embarrassing of me. Yeah. I just like, there's something about, oh, why am I obsessed with Rockefeller Center? Well, okay, so I love SNL, which is like around there, and then I love Top of the Rock, and I feel like Rockefeller Center, it's just like, I feel like to me that's New York. A lot of people, Times Square is New York, but for me it's like Rockefeller Center. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know. Oh, okay, Hannah has been on Top of the Rock. Top of the Rock is way better than the Empire State Building. I'm telling you that right now. Like, view-wise, way better. I loved Top of the Rock. I've done both. But... So yeah, so Cheryl's from New York, so she knows what's like New York. Is Times Square. But like, I don't know why. I just love Rockefeller Center. I don't know. I'm like, oh, ooh, there's Rockefeller Center. I'm a dork. But I also love when I go to New York, so I usually stay in New Jersey, and then I take this train into Penn Station. So I love coming out into Times Square from Madison Square Garden. It's very cool. Times Square was underwhelming. Interesting. Okay. I did Empire and was underwhelmed. Good to know. And yeah, Top of the Rock is way better. I've been to Cooperstown, New York. Oh, that's very cool. Yes. Yeah. No, it is where Broadway is for sure. I feel like New York's really interesting because there's so many different places and it's different spots are different New York. Like some people love Soho and they're like, that's New York for me. Some people love Times Square. That's New York for them. Some people love Fifth Avenue. That's New York for them. Central Park. That's New York. I love Central Park. Justin and I rode bikes to Central Park and I thought it was like the coolest thing. We did get lost, but we rode bikes. That was fun. And of course, I love going through Strawberry Fields because John Lennon junkie over here. Oh my god, if we gotta go to the new official Harry Potter store. Okay, yes we will. We'll do that. Because I need Gryffindor merchandise. Because I am Gryffindor. Cooperstown, New York is where the Baseball Hall of Fame is. And yes, that's very cool. That's very cool, Jeffrey. Very cool. Yeah. Dun dun dun. I still haven't got it. You'll have to go and let me know how it is, Cheryl. I'm sure it's great. I'm sure it's great. I wonder if the robes and the merch and stuff are the same as the ones at Universal. If they're higher quality, lower quality. I don't know. Oh, there's a Harry Potter store in Toronto? Clearly I don't live there anymore, which is very sad. I loved it there. Interesting. I really want to go back to New York. It's been too long. Manhattan prices. Yep. I love New York so much. I could live in New York. For sure. I could live there. And I would. I know it's expensive, but it's not that much more expensive than living in Toronto anyway, so. It might even be less at this point. I will come visit, Cheryl, I promise. It's down the road from where I live. Oh, well, have you gone, Justin? I have rent in my head. The only thing to do is jump over the moon. Let me see. Yeah, so this is I'm still like baffled that this 3K thing happened. It's so wild to me. You can really only go up from here and it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Well, ask Evan where my Harry Potter Christmas gifts are. That's rude. And I hope he got you all Slytherin because you're Slytherin. I am Gryffindor. Who has taken the Harry Potter test? Has anyone else done Pottermore and know what your house is? I'm Gryffindor. I'm going to log in and see if I can share all my information from Pottermore. I guess it's called Wizarding World now, but it was Pottermore. Yeah. Justin is Slytherin. So I am Gryffindor. Rachel's Hufflepuff. I knew you'd be Hufflepuff. I knew it. I had a feeling. So my wand is larchwood with a unicorn hair core, 10 3/4 inch, and rigid flexibility. Cheryl's Gryffindor. Awesome. We're both Gryffindor. My Patronus is a rattlesnake. That's the only thing that drives me nuts. Man, that's a garbage. I don't want a rattlesnake. Very weird. But I don't know. Has anyone else done Pottermore or whatever? Wizarding World? Because it's pretty fun. I know. I made Ron do it. Ron got Ravenclaw. Yeah. Justin's Slytherin. Ron's Ravenclaw. My sister. So my sister that's closest to me in age got Slytherin, but she doesn't really watch Harry Potter or read the books, so she was just kind of like answering what she thought sounded good to her. So she didn't really have, like, she didn't know what half the things were. But she got Slytherin. Not surprised. And then my oldest sister is Ravenclaw. So. You ever notice, though, it's like, it's by family, because like all the Weasleys are Gryffindor. And it's like, all the Malfoys were Slytherin. But like, what happens if you have a divided like your house, like your home, like the people in your house at home, when they go to Hogwarts, they're in like divided houses. I wonder how awkward that is at home. Are there any characters that have siblings in other houses, or are they all in the same one? I don't think there's some that are in different houses, or maybe there is. Oh, I don't know. Does anyone have a favorite Harry Potter character? Mine's Neville Longbottom. Mine has always been Neville. I've always loved him. Ron's a Sirius Black. That's Ron's favorite. He just likes his name. He thinks he has the best name in like any character at all. I love Neville. I love Neville before Neville got cool. Sirius was in Gryffindor and his family. Oh! You're right. You're right. But they weren't his siblings, right? Were they his siblings? Or were they his cousins? I feel like it was his cousins. But maybe I'm wrong. Hagrid. Rachel loves Hagrid. I mean, Hagrid's... How can you not like Hagrid? Huh. Huh. I need to reread the books. I guess because the only thing... I'm only visualizing Bellatrix right now when I think of that, but... I'm trying to think of like other Harry Potter characters that I love. I actually really like Luna. I think Luna Lovegood's very underrated. Personally. If I had to be in any movie franchise, I think it would be Harry Potter, because I feel like that would be so much fun. Especially because when you watch the behind the scenes of them filming, Justin was going to say Luna, yeah. And I feel like when you watch the behind the scenes of them filming, they're in green screens essentially almost the whole time. So I'm like, I can only imagine what it must feel like to be them watching it, because they didn't have any of that around them. So like it must be so surreal to them seeing where, like, how it comes together. Yeah, Justin loves Dobby. Dobby the free elf. I mean, if someone doesn't like Dobby, I feel like I don't trust them. Sorry if you don't like Dobby, anybody. I feel like Reese probably hates Dobby. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding, Reese. All thing to do is jump over the moon. But yeah, well, this was a fun Harry Potter conversation. We never really talk about Harry Potter much on this. It's always super Disney, which is fine. I love Disney, but it's cool to bring in some Harry Potter stuff every now and again. Speaking of Harry Potter, I think I have to renew my Universal Pass. I think it's probably donezo. I gotta check. I think it's over. I need to renew it. I was all upset that I forgot it last time, but I'm pretty sure I would have had to renew it when I got there, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But I gotta get the good one. I had with the Power Pass. I need the other one where I can actually get discounts on things. But, you know. But that's that. Well, what time is it? We're almost at that time, I guess. But thank you guys so much for tuning in and joining me, because 3K is crazy. I can't believe I'm there, and it's all thanks to you guys. So thank you so much for always being here with me on Saturday nights, watching my videos, watching my live streams, and just all around just being so supportive and just being here. So thank you to all of you Wild Willies out there. If you are not part of the Wild Willy community on Facebook, please check out the description box. It is there. So I would love to have you join us. If you haven't already hit subscribe, please do so and click that notification bell so you don't miss any time we go live or when I post a video, which there's one coming on Monday and another one on Thursday. And then I'll see you guys again on Saturday. So have fun watching the Super Bowl. I think Super Bowl is tomorrow. It's like, it's weird. It feels like it should have already happened, but we're gonna have fun with the Super Bowl. We're gonna watch some Olympics, and I'm gonna finish The Beatles Get Back. So thank you so much, Justin. Thank you so much, everybody. You mean the world to me. So thanks again, and I will see you guys next Saturday. Have an awesome night.